All right, Ashley, thank you. Well, the Love Grows Foundation is working to end the cycle of generational poverty by helping children thrive. We have Maggie Welt here. She is with us this morning to tell us more about this program called Love Grows. Thanks so much for coming in.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
So this is such an important topic, but it's also an important thing that you guys are doing. So for those who aren't familiar about Love Grows, tell us about it.
Absolutely. So the Love Grows program, we are an early childhood development program. And so what we do, there's three kind of different pillars of our program. The first is free accessible early childhood education. And so that is free full-time preschool through the Growing Room Preschool. So students are going to have a place to thrive that is safe, that is consistent. And then on top of that, we have early intervention services, which is speech therapy, occupational therapy. So if there's any barriers or anything that we kind of need to get ahead of to help them thrive, we're getting in on that right at the ground level so that it doesn't become a barrier to their success later in life. Yeah. And then the third thing, we know that children don't operate in a vacuum, right? When you're 2.5 to 5 years old, you don't have a lot of autonomy or, in your choices that you make. And so that means our third pillar is really going to be working with our parents. And that's with our wraparound services. So I'm a licensed social worker, so I work with all of our families. We provide things like emergency funding for rent, utilities, really creating some solid, safe foundation for our students and our families so that they can get their feet under them and really feel like by the time they graduate our program, they're ready to thrive as a whole family unit and kind of build their life together as a family.
I love that so much. And like you said, it starts young.
Yeah.
Preschool's expensive in some cases, you know, especially for those folks who, maybe they have a job, but then they work basically to pay for that preschool. And they learn so much at that age. Like you said, between 2.5 and 5, so much is absorbed. So having
the research is there, right? That says that 0 to 5, right? Is the time where we should get in there and be doing the work. That is when their brains are like sponges and it's soaking all of that up. And we're missing that if we, don't get in there with preschool and get in there early.
Absolutely.
So important.
I love what you guys are doing. You guys have a gala coming up.
Yes, we do.
In May. Yes. So what's going on there and how can people get tickets?
May 2nd is our Garden Gala. It's super fun. This is our 3rd year and it'll be down at Mojave East. And you can get on our website, which is thelovegrowsprogram.org, or you can get on our Instagram, which is the Love Grows Program, to get tickets. It's a super fun night. There's, local restaurants that are involved. There's lots of different live auctions. There's a raffle. Freddie Mac from Q102 is our host.
Cool.
So it's a super fun night. And it's a way to really, dip your toe in the water, see what our program is about. It's super fun, but also funding really important work. So why not, have a few drinks, have some fun, but also give back to your community and invest in your community.
And I want to make sure people know who are watching right now that are saying, I want to get involved, I want to help. But then I also want people that are maybe watching saying, hey, I could really use this program. It could really benefit my family. I want them to have places to go right now so they can get on and buy those tickets if they want to for the gala, or maybe just get involved by participating in some way.
Sure. So we are accepting and enrolling students for next school year. So if you go to our website, which is thelovegrowsprogram.org, there is a prospective family page where you can find out all of that information, how to get a tour, how to get my number, and we can talk and connect so that we can start serving your family. So that'll be on our website too.
I love that. Hey, as we wrap up here, is there anything you want people to know or anything you want people to take away from this segment that we're currently doing that you want them to really hold and keep kind of in the back of their mind?
Sure. I think knowing that prevention is important and investing early is important. These are the future of our community. That's the future of Cincinnati that we get to serve every single day. Let's get them off on the right foot, get them started feeling happy, confident, and safe, and ready to take on their future.
Yeah, well, you're so well spoken, and we appreciate you really are. And I've learned so much just from sitting here listening about this program. So important what you guys do, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
All right, we're going to be right back. We're going to see where Ken is kicking it just after the break.